What's up,
When the
everybody?
timer ends, good morning, Your Majesty. How can I help?
Set a timer for 15 minutes for a mic check.
15-minute mic check timer starting now.
Did y'all hear my phone call me Your Majesty? Did y'all hear it? What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. And we are down here. Girl, 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 girl. Girl, 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 girl. Okay, let's see. We don't have really nothing to talk about because no shows come on Monday and Tuesday. So I have to we just today is just what's down to the blogs for our
Is I sponsor the now. I sponsor the
Let me
blog.
tell you something.
oh shit for our videos today. So how's everybody doing? We are down here, girl. Did you like the video already? I got this new concealer and I'm trying to see. I think it's too light. I think it's too light. I don't know. I just put a little dab of a little dab, little because I'm Kung Fu Panda out here. You understand what I'm saying? This nigga, this nigga I used to talk to used to call me Po from Kung Fu Panda because my eyes are dark underneath. That was his nickname for me. Po, shut up. Let's make some circles. Let's make some circles. Let's make some circles. Get out. My uncle taught me how to do that. Yeah, my crazy ass uncle, the Californian American, he taught me how to do that. Girl, so what is going on, girl? Girl, 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 girl. Girl, I might have to tell y'all later. Girl, girl, I might have to tell y'all in a couple days once I get a little bit more details. Cause girl, have y'all watched Kenya Moore's interview? Oh, I made a video yesterday when I was driving. I need to edit that video. I totally forgot. Mm. Oh, y'all really watching the latest upload? It's already at 2,000 views. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching the video. Don't forget to like the video, clip it and share. I'm really behind on my clips. Um I need to start making them go public cuz I just save them. And I'm like I feel like it's too close of a time. Like I feel like it needs to be a couple of maybe a week before the like an old short from a video. Girl, girl, you just got to figure this thing out and have kind of like a system going. You understand what I'm saying? So everything is going good. I feel good. We down here. We did our exercises this morning. We went outside and got some fresh air this morning. Girl, when I tell you the news that I got yesterday, I was not prepared. I was literally girl, somebody says I'm from Maryland. And a black man was recently killed in Baltimore by the police. And all the facts aren't out yet, but initial reports state that he was attacking a woman before the police arrived. And when they arrived, the woman was standing on the ledge of the building. Everyone in the comments is calling him an amazing father, business owner, and community leader. And I immediately thought of you, a hero to the world and a nightmare to the woman he was in close proximity to. Protect and provide my ass. Shout out to Aaliyah. That was her comment on the latest upload. Yeah, y'all know what it is. Don't believe that. I mean, like I said, everybody has people in their lives that like I have men in my life that are good, right? Um they they are kind people. Like I really like to surround myself around kind men. That's something that I've learned in terms of like if you're gonna have a man around you, make sure he's kind. You understand what I'm saying? That's really, really important. And a man who is in tune with his masculine and feminine aspects. Um, and and when I say have a man around you, I do not mean as a romantic partner. Like for me, that's not my ministry. I'm not. If a man is around me, he's going to be a platonic friend. He's going to be a platonic person in my life. There's no romance here. I feel like good men should be left alone. I don't feel like good men should be in marriages or relationships. I feel like good men should be left alone. I feel like good men should self actualize. Like that woman asked Tiffany T, that pick me, Tiffany pick me. She should change her name to Ask Tiffany T, the pick me. That's what she should change her name to. But she's saying that a heterosexual man's sole purpose is to protect and provide. That does not mean that he needs to be in a marriage or a relationship. If that's a man's sole purpose to come down here and protect women and children, there's nothing. Where does it say that he needs to be married and in a relationship with any of these women? Who said that? Why all these good men? Why do y'all want to have the good men trapped in a marriage in a nuclear family where you know it doesn't even benefit you and it's going to stress him the hell out? Y'all don't even realize, like, I know we always talk about the women down here, but y'all don't realize how men in marriages, they don't do well. They might get the benefit of you being the maid, the mule, and the mattress, but the stress, let the men talk about the stress. When they come outside of the idea that I can get free labor and free DNA duplication and I don't really have to do much but just exist as a man, when you ask men about being in marriages and how hard it is and how they don't want to be around the woman 24/7, nobody wants to be around somebody 24/7. Why do you think the man cave was invented? To get away from your ass. They don't want to be around you. They've accepted the idea like, okay, I'm going to get married. But now what are all the things, the stipulations that come with being married? You got to protect, provide. That's a lot of fucking work. Y'all need to release men. I don't go up for the men, but I'm telling y'all need to release them from this requirement that y'all have of them. The good men do not belong in marriages. I need to write a book with that title. Good men do not belong in marriages, neither do good women. Whose idea was it for you to say, okay, I'm going to be partnered with this person for my whole life? You got shit to do, girl. He has shit to do. A lot of us are on this earth and none of it has to do with being in a romantic, intimate partnership. None of it. And for Black women, I feel like that has y'all like this. And y'all like, I need to be partner. No, you don't. I'm a good woman. I got this, and that. Okay. Share that goodness with the world. Why do you need to give it to one person? And somebody that you don't even know, you won't even do a background check on the nigga. What you talking about? Girl, don't get me down here start. I just read one comment and here we are. Did you like the video yet? That's why I need to go get Botox because I'm down here like, girl. Girl. So let's go down to the blogs and see what the
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
FUCK is going on, girl. All right. And the other day when I was like, oh, I saved some stuff, I realized, see, I have a folder that says, now I sponsor the blogs, but I've been saving it I just been clicking save. I just been clicking save and I haven't been saving it to the right folder. So, this is the story that I saw yesterday and I saved. It says Jay-Z's cannabis brand Monogram, founded in 2020, doesn't seem to be doing so well. Despite Jay-Z's involvement as a brand visionary, Monogram's pricey $50 joints haven't resonated with the consumers. Cannabis investor Seth Yakatan commented like, Many other things we've seen in cannabis surrounding rappers, the hype hasn't met the reality, pointing out that California's oversaturated pot market with high taxes and complex regulations has made it difficult for top brands to thrive. In 2022, Monogram's parent company, the parent company, TPCO, reported a staggering $587 million loss. And it appears Jay-Z parted ways with the company shortly after. Today, Monogram's website lists 9 retailers in California and Arizona that carries its product, but none feature Jay-Z's cannabis buds or joints on their menu. Will Monogram be able to turn things around, or is it too late for Jay-Z's cannabis brand? Your thoughts below. Is it his brand, or was he just lending, like, what was he doing? I didn't even know he had one. Girl, I didn't even know he had a cannabis line. J and B aren't marketable as far as products are concerned, in my opinion. Yeah, Ivy Park can do well with Beyonce. They're not, and what's crazy is they're like, okay, so we talk about consumerism and capitalism, and we think about celebrities and how what Beyonce is doing in the last year. How many brands has Beyonce dropped? How many brands has Beyonce dropped? How many things? Perfume, alcohol, right? She's had perfumes, right? But like this last Renaissance perfume, the alcohol, Sir Davis, um, what else? Levi's. I mean, it's just like she's just like a marketing machine, right? Trying to sell to people, sell to her fans and her supporters. But it's not giving. It's not. Adidas, her deal with Adidas, I believe it was they didn't do that great. The only thing that I thought was actually cute from that Ivy Park collections were those sneakers. The outfits were almost like you can't really wear this in public for real. Like, why are they so like? I don't know. I don't know. I thought they were weird. Like the designs were a little weird for me. Like it wasn't an everyday. Maybe a jacket or something, like a little puffy jacket or something, and some sneakers. Sneakers are always good, you know. They're not always cute, but these ones they had like a platform on them with like a what's that bubblegum sole. They were really cute, and I really wanted some of those. Ivy Parks. They were really cute, and I love Adidas. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, oh, this makes sense. Like I like Adidas, so I will, And it wasn't really about supporting Beyonce, but about the sneakers. I thought they were cute, but again, here we are. We have these two billionaires, right? And they want to sell to you and I and the average consumer to, um, and the products to me are overpriced. Now, um, the price points, I should say, are too high. And I I am not paying $50 for a joint. I don't give a fuck whose name is on it. I spend $7 on a pre-roll and 65 at most on an eighth. At most. And it depends. Like that's like to me like a medium in the medium range. But people can spend $80, $100 on the eighth, depending on the THC, what it's testing at, right? Um, but yeah, these rappers and these artists, I think like Wiz Khalifa, he has a line. I think that's doing pretty well. I don't know, I haven't heard anything about it, but what's his name? Not Sin Dog, Be Real. He's done great with Dr. Green Thumbs. He has a dispensary down the street from me. I go every now and again, but I have my own dispensary that I go to that's woman owned, and that's who I patronize. But mm-mm, mm-mm. The people are not feeling it, and the people are not buying the products like that. I bought Beyonce's perfume. It smells good. It smells like for me. Oh, for me, I have two timers on. Hold on a second. For me, it smells like let me get rid of that one. For me, it smells like flat Coca-Cola. Like a flat, like a go smell Coca-Cola after it's gone flat and you could just smell the caramel. That's what it smells like to me. I don't even know what notes are in Beyonce's last perfume. Let's see real quick. And people are buying Beyonce stuff. Like people buy her stuff, but I don't know. I just feel like some people are not buying into. I also feel like, and growing up in Los Angeles, it's all television, film, music, celebrity. You know what I mean? And and I think people are they're not here for the celebrity. They're not celebrity. Is this it? Clementine, Golden Honey, Rose Absolute, Jasmine, Namibian Myrrh, and Golden Amber. Is this it? C'est Noir. Was that the perfume? It smells like flat. Like to me, it smells like flat Coca-Cola. I don't think people are interested in Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think people are they're just not interested. They don't want to buy from them. They're not enamored by the celebrity anymore, is what I'm trying to say. I think since social media and the distance between the celebrity and the consumer is so low now, like you can actually tag the person you want to talk to. I think that's why a lot of people do that. They tag the people because they feel like I can actually get this famous person, the celebrity's attention, so let me tag them. And I think they do that for that reason. What's up, money? Got to get to the money. And I think that people are not just they're not enamored with the celebrity worship. Is not like I can tag you now. You're not so far away. You're actually touchable. And I think that has allowed the celebrity worship to dissipate. People are like, girl, you just like, I mean, we already know that the motherfuckers are just like you and I. They just got a lot of money, right? And access to things that you and I may not have access to because of the amount of money that they have. But I don't think people are enamored by celebrity anymore. And I don't know. I just don't think that they are. So we're not buying nothing that you're selling. Nick Cannon has one last message. I did not suck Orlando Brown's dick. He said he's entertained by his interviews. Yeah, Orlando Brown said the other day that him and Nick Cannon didn't they see them jumping on the bed in cheerleader uniforms? Who was that? Oh, that was Kale's wife. Wasn't he with Nick Cannon? Girl, let me go. I need to go see. Kale's wife, Nick. I believe that was Nick Cannon she said he was with. And they were like dressed in cheerleader costumes, jumping on the bed. Yes. Kale's wife claims she caught him and Nick Cannon.
Kel Mitchell was a guest on Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay this week and revealed his ex-wife Tisha Hampton became pregnant by multiple men during their marriage. It didn't take Tisha long to respond to Kel's claims, and now she's calling him out for lying and claims she once caught the actor in bed with another man. In the video, Tisha didn't reveal the name of the man. However, in 2022, Tisha released a TikTok video and claimed during her marriage to Kel Mitchell she arrived home early one day and found Nick Cannon on her bed wearing her cheerleader outfit and doing a dance routine for Kel Mitchell to cheer him up.
Hello.
to cheer him up. Girl, girl, when I tell you, I told you that was Kale. That wasn't Orlando Brown. So, girl, let's talk about that. Girl, that shit was funny. She sure did. Somebody said, but is he lying? Somebody need to give Orlando Brown a lie detector test on these platforms. No, Orlando Brown came out the other day. He was dressed in all black and he was sitting in a chair, and he was like, I don't know if he was alert. I don't know what was going on, but he basically said, depending on how much you pay me, is the Orlando Brown that you get. If you're gonna pay me, you might get the oosh gosh 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 oosh gosh, and we down at Diddy's party. If you pay me more, you might get the intellectual Orlando Brown. I said, see, that him and Jaguar, they are entertainers, right? What they're saying, and that's the reason why it makes it like, are they telling the truth? Because y'all play too much. That's why. Orlando Brown and Jaguar, right? Y'all play too much, and because they're actors, performers, entertainers. So he said, depending on how much you pay him, the Orlando Brown that you're gonna get. He said that. I wish I could find that interview with him. And he was in his right mind, and he was just saying whatever. I can't find it. I probably should have saved that, because I was like, this Negro be playing y'all. Y'all think he's loco en la cabeza, and he's not. He's not. Here go little Scrappy again. Sorry your mom and daddy wasn't there for you. Responds to criticism over having another child while
People that
single.
be having negative stuff to say about a kid, a baby, and me having a baby and I'm not with nobody, like I'm a single man, like that's pretty dumb. You feel what I'm saying? That's
No,
pretty
what's
dumb.
dumb? What's pretty dumb?
It's
I'm gonna tell you what's pretty dumb. No, I'm gonna tell you what's pretty dumb. Pretty dumb is having a threesome without a condom. That's pretty dumb.
people that be having negative stuff to say about a kid, a baby, and
Ain't nobody talking about the baby. Here you go. Here you go. When somebody talks about the parent always says, "You talking about my kid?" Ain't nobody talking about your kid. God bless them. We talking about your parenting, girl.
with their life, you know what I'm saying? I'm happy with mine. I'm good. Any baby that come in this world from scratch and I gonna get taken care of. You feel me? I'm gonna love on them just like it's supposed to be done. You feel me? Sorry your mama and daddy wasn't there for you. You feel me? Like I be there for mine. You feel me? You dig? I'm on some other shit. You feel me? Believe that. Scrap big dog. I'm on some
Congrats, congrats. Scrappy and Shakira Hardy welcomed a baby boy. What's the baby's name? Labor was long, but I support the child's dad and my daughter. The child's dad and my daughter. Girl, that's crazy. She tagged Scrappy. I don't know what the baby's name is. Probably Scrappy. Have you ever heard of a? Oh, Sierra did that, girl. I was about to say, have you ever heard of a woman naming a baby the man's nickname? Never mind. Sierra did that for us already, girl. Update: police say O.J. Simpson did not confess to 1994 murders on confessional recordings seized from his former bodyguard. It was just the guard talking to himself. O.J. Simpson's former bodyguard claims to have Nicole Brown, Simpson, and Ron Goldman's murder confession recordings. Cops went to retrieve it. Let's read this. I told y'all I have my the LA Times cover with, after I think it said 474 days, OJ Simpson found not guilty. I need to put that on eBay. After it was reported that OJ Simpson's former bodyguard claimed to have recordings of Simpson confessing to the 1994 murders of his ex-wife Nicole, and her friend Ron Goldman. Police now update that Simpson did not confess on those confessional recording seized and that it was just a former bodyguard talking to himself. On Tuesday, TMZ reported that they obtained a search warrant revealing cops in Minnesota seized a thumb drive that allegedly contained confessional recordings belonging to O.J. Simpson and regarding the 1994 murders of his ex-wife and her friend. The initial report claimed the authorities were told that the confessional recordings also included Simpson implicating an unidentified third party. The Bloomington Police Department said they confiscated a backpack loaded with several flash drives from a man named Irock Avelli, O.J. Simpson's former bodyguard. The seizure was conducted during an investigation into a separate case. The Bloomington Police Department, BPD, said that in June 2024, 2 months after Simpson's death, they received a tip from the Los Angeles PD claiming Avelli and his attorney said there was a thumb drive in a green backpack containing Simpson's confession. In June, the BPD got a new search warrant for the green backpack and were able to seize it. However, contents of the drives were still pending. After their initial report went viral, TMZ updated that LAPD sources told them that the BPD finally assessed the contents of the thumb drives and determined there was no confession by O.J. Simpson. They were told that Simpson did not confess on the recordings, nor was he even on them. Not the bodyguard sending y'all on a wild goose chase. They were told that Simpson did not confess on the recordings, nor was he even on them. It was just his former bodyguard talking to himself. The LAPD told TMZ the city of Bloomington, Minnesota Police Department examined the drives in question and determined they contained nothing of evidentiary value. The police has never LAPD has never listened to, or was in possession of these drives. Oh, they tipped Bloomington off and they went and got them and they listened to them and it said nothing. Okay, let's read a couple comments. Sending cops audio of you sending cops audio of you talking to yourself is insane. Come on, wild goose chase. Oh, OJ from the grave. You got to be quicker than that. Let me make sure this motherfucker is still on. Is it on? Is it on? Shout out to T.S. Madison. The bodyguard. I did see T.S. Madison on Married to Medicine in the background. I was like, what is going on? And then when Contessa, I thought I saw her. And then when Contessa said, T.S. Madison said that you was drunk, I said, that was T.S. Madison. Because she didn't say anything. She was just looking over the shoulder. And I was like, that's T.S. Madison. Did y'all see T.S. Madison on the first episode where they were at the Freaknik? Not the Freaknik, the Whitnick. She was there. Our girl. Yeah. Shout out to T.S. Madison. Somebody said, confess to what exactly? He's innocent. I'm always go back. I told you I was watching a documentary of Charles Manson. And he said, I never said that I was innocent. I said I never committed a crime. I didn't break any laws. See, that's the thing. I can do all of this shit as long as I don't break a law. I'm good. Once you break a law, then that's where the things are applied. But the way that the laws are created, sometimes people get away with murder because of the law. Girl. And that's where that I always go back to George Zimmerman. Not guilty, but that doesn't mean he didn't murder Trayvon Martin. He murdered him. He killed him. He just didn't break a law according to a jury of his peers. Right? That's why, oh, Puffy's innocent. Innocent what? This nigga has broke so many crimes, and can you imagine if the crimes weren't in line the way they are, what he could actually get away with? That's why the intimate partner violence rates, That's why they look the way they do, because when you get people in close proximity, you can say, there were no crimes committed here. This is just a domestic issue. There were no crimes. That's, remember when it it was within the law for a man to rape his wife? Remember that? They had to make a law that said it was against the law to rape your wife. It used to be within the law that you can hang black people from a tree. Did y'all know that? It was okay. Doesn't mean that they wasn't still hanging there. It still happens. What it just, the law is what, and then I don't understand why people don't understand that. That's why I will always use George Zimmerman as an example, because it's like, yes, found not guilty, not, he's not innocent. He just didn't break any laws. Charles Manson said that. I heard it out his own mouth. I never said I was innocent. I said I didn't break any laws. He's innocent. No, well, girl, from what we saw, girl, if I don't know if y'all ever seen that crime scene. I don't know who the fuck or what the fuck. And I also believe we got cameras everywhere. At every intersection, there's a camera. There's a camera. There's a camera. Everywhere. Everywhere. I don't care, in 1994, they did have technology to be able to see what was going on those streets. What was happening on those streets. Cell phone, pinging, towers. I don't know. A lot of people say it was his son. What's his name? I can't remember his son's name. Arnell, Jason. I think his name is Jason. Arnell is his sister. What's the boy's name? Yes, Jason. Damn, Arnell is 56. Wow. Is Marguerite still alive? Oh, she is. She's 75 years old. How old was OJ Simpson? 76. What a life. You think about people's lives and like what like happens, like it's so weird. It's so weird when you think about stuff like that. But anyways, a lot of people think it was Jason. Girl, if it was, it might, girl, might have been both of them together. Girl, where did that glove come from? And why did they let Johnny Cochran put that glove on? I remember I worked at a company that was in the building that Johnny Cochran's offices. I guess one of his offices down there in Hancock Park. It was like Hancock Park. Off of what street? What street was that? I don't even remember what street that was. Over by the 7-Eleven in that brown building. Is that off of Olympic? I can't remember. I can't remember what street that was on. I can't remember Johnny Cochran's offices. Let me go. Now I gotta go see. Let's see. In Los Angeles. Where where is it? Yeah, that's brown building right here. What street is this? Wilshire and Highland. Wilshire and Highland. Yes, and that 7-Eleven is across the street. And that Subway. Yes. Wilshire and Highland. Did I say Olympic? Yeah, Wilshire and Highland. That's where it was. I remember that building. Hold on, let me show you. That's the building. Johnny Cochran. I worked in that building for a little clothing company, a little e-commerce clothing company back in the day. Yeah, so do y'all remember Planet Funk? I used to work there, Planet Funk. They had a couple of stores like in the malls, but I did the online. It was like right at the beginning of like online purchasing and stuff like that. So we had to manage the orders and then actually like go into the warehouse and pack the orders and ship it or whatever. Y'all remember Planet Funk? Anyways, yeah. So they were in Johnny Cochran's building. Anyways, so yeah, girl. So OJ Simpson, girl, the man sent the people on a wild goose chase, girl. OJ said you got to be quicker than that. Okay, let's see what else is going on. Wow, a bunch of birthdays today. Wow. All these people have the same birthday. Tiffany Haddish, little baby, JT, Ostrina, Janisa. Oh, that's the girl from. Is she married to Lemio? I don't know if she's married to Lemio. I think that's his wife. And Ozzy Osbourne. He's 76. JT coming. JT coming. What? What you talking about, Rodney? Number 13. Sag season is in full swing. Khloe Kardashian slays for Bustle and says she hasn't dated in 3 years. I'm single and thriving. I'm not lonely. Okay, Khloe. I'm glad she has enough humiliation badges. She's retired. Not spitting milk out. Girl, I don't know what that's about. I don't know. These pictures are okay. Khloe used to be my favorite. And then she remember that video, that clip on the Kardashians when she's talking to Khloe, she's talking to Courtney about how Scott treats her and how she wouldn't let anybody ever like she flipped the same thing, Jazzy down there hollering and screaming into the video, and then you just flip like, girl, what? And not only do you flip once, you keep flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping and flipping, getting dizzier and dizzier as it goes. Girl, there's no way after Tristan Thompson did what he did. Like, I feel like Khloe should record a therapy session. I would love to see how she or how someone helped her work through why she did what she did. Like, that man put you into an early labor, was cheating on you, then had another baby on you. And then not only did you stay and like host him, then I don't know. I don't know. I think it's like, I think part of it is like not a savior complex, a martyr complex where I'm going to lay on the sword for this man because of her own, like how it makes her feel, like wanting to feel like I've sacrificed and martyred. And I just, to me, it's inevitable for a woman in a relationship, or a person in a relationship, to come in contact with a person who does not meet them at their highest self. Who just said it the other day? Um, Sometimes the people don't want to play another role. Sometimes the role in your life is to be that antagonist, right? Is to be that, because that helps you learn about yourself and what you're able to deal with and how you navigate and how you deal with conflict and all the other things. But to continue to deal with it, and you have resources, like I would have been in a therapist's office the next day after I gave birth. You're letting him in the room, like, there's, to me, there's like, I'm getting rewarded, like it's a sick reward. I don't know if the therapist can get in the comments and tell me. I call it a sick, like, I don't know what it is. It's like a self-importance. I don't know if that's what that is, because I feel like so many people do that. Like, they fall into this thing like, I'm going to do everything for everybody and I'm going to make sacrifices for everybody else. And then you end up in these relationships with these people who mistreat you, and then like you keep allowing them to come back and even duplicate. She went in and brought the other embryo to term. No, ever, never again, never, never, never. And then it's like she just brought it to term, like, here, we have another embryo, go put it in another woman, we might as well do it, since it's no. There would Tristan Thompson, the way he handled Khloe Kardashian is undeserving of offspring. The girls say Khloe got what she deserved because of how she came into the relationship. Because wasn't he with somebody? Oh, and then he kissed Jordan, and then how she threw Jordan, how they threw Jordan out. We haven't forgot. Kimora down there telling, we gotta tell these hoes they can't mess with our men. Your men, bitch, you mean our men. Girl, the fuck? Them is our niggas, bitch. Them is not your niggas. I'm sorry to inform you. Those are not your men. They're our men. Anybody that wants to take a turn on their damn cock, they get to. If they will try. Y'all really threw Jordan out over Tristan Thompson?
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
That shows you. That is just a perfect example of how women do each other. How dare you? And then then after that, he has a baby. Girl. Another baby. And what you down there doing? He's sitting across from you. He's on the, you wouldn't get no camera time from me, bitch. Wouldn't be no camera time. You better go film with Chris and Corey. You're not filming with me. Sorry. Girl. And what do you get out of that? And the way that they do down there, the way that they act like, oh, I don't want to say anything about the father. You really don't have to say anything because bitch, it's all on tape. True is going to grow up and see, and she's going to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you go back to my dad after he cheated on you the night before you gave birth to me? What the fuck is wrong with you, dummy? That's what your daughter is going to say when she gets some sense and she realizes all this shit is dumb. They're going to see all of it. That's probably why I don't want to say anything negative. They're going to see it all anyway. Roll the damn tape. And once they become of age into an awareness where they understand, like, what? Like little Leo, he gonna be like, what? You was down there in the forest kissing me on the side of my face for what? What do y'all get from that? What do y'all get from that? Girl, I gotta go. We gotta make another video. I don't understand it. Somebody explain it to me. Girl, Khloe down there doing all the things. They say it's Khloe's karma. That's what they say. But they say she's healing and thriving. And healing and thriving. And healing and thriving. Healing and thriving. What does Stewie say? Healing and thriving. Let me read Khloe's thing since we talked about her so much. Let's read what she actually has to say. Khloe is pretty. And Khloe's not an ugly girl. That she just looks different from the girl that we know, and you do grow in. She looks good on this cover of Bustle. That's fine. Okay, Khloe. After being last linked to her children's father, Cleveland Cavaliers player Tristan, third trimester, give him a try, he'll try anybody. Thompson, Khloe Kardashian says she hasn't dated anyone in 3 years. While slaying photos in a Bustle cover feature, the 40-year-old reality star, entrepreneur, and mom of two said, dating has not been a focus for me. I've been single for about 3 years and love it. I really, really do. I am not single and dating, but I'm not single and dating. She added, I'm just single. I have such power and strength in that. I'm not lonely. There would be a difference if I was single and lonely. I really need my partner. I'm single and thriving. I feel like I'm working on myself so much and I'm getting into such a good place that I just don't want something to disrupt it. Okay, Khloe. Khole then called modern dating very scary and noted her frustrations and the challenges that come with meeting new people, especially being a mega celebrity and wanting things to be as authentic and as safe as possible. She said, I'm not going to meet someone on social media. I'm not checking my DMs. I'm not. And when you go on someone's Instagram, if it's a guy, anyone's corny unless you like him. She added, I just can't imagine I would bring a man that I'm dating around my kids. So then, do I go to date you? I'm not going to a restaurant where there's paparazzi and everyone's going to say we're getting married next week. I'm not going to your home because what if you kill me? You're not coming to my home. I have kids and I'm not going to a hotel. That's presumptuous. So I'm like, what do you do? Instead of focusing on her love life, Khole lasers in on her children, daughter True and son Tatum Thompson. True Kardashian. I'm changing their names, damn it. So I'm like, what do you do? Instead of focusing on her love life, Khole lasers in on her children, daughter True Kardashian 6 and son Tatum Kardashian 2, whom she shares with her ex Tristan, whose last name happens to be Thompson. Khole said, my focus is my children, work, and me, and I'm so happy. I actually don't want to share my TV remote with someone. I love my life when I have it. She noted that when she's ready, she will know and move accordingly. It's best. I'm trying to tell you. But it's almost like a rite of passage. You are going to have to go through some things to realize that you don't want that thing. How many times you have to do something and know you don't like to do it and you don't want to do it and you don't even know why. What? Girl, why am I doing this? What? That's those are the girls. That's who I'm talking to. Like, girl, what is this? What am I doing this? I'm not talking to y'all who are have the bucket list to be, I don't know, it's just weird. But it's something that you have to unlearn. And I feel like it's something that you have to try and see that you don't like it. Some people can watch people try it and they'd be like, that doesn't look like it has the best outcomes. I'll pass. And shout out to those girls and boys and theys. So that's what it is. Nothing about this was appealing. Her mouth with the poses annoy me. She always slays a photo shoot. That she does well. I've always liked Khole. Out of all of them, she's my favorite. She's on and off with Tristan, or ashamed to say she's back with him, more likely. Y'all still think this is OJ's daughter? That milk shot is nasty work. She's not lonely because Tristan is still hitting it. How old that baby is. Girl, it's in the description. It's in the caption. Girl, I'm not gonna tell you. You know what's in the caption. I know they father disappointed. Single life is peace. No, their father, the if anything, their father, if you think that their father is disappointed in them for what? Having babies with a bunch of niggas? Or not marrying these philanderers? What would be the father's disappointment? I only thing I think the father would be disappointed in is that y'all gave these niggas, these philandering niggas, slap their last names on our lineage. How that is disappointing, to say the least. But the patriarchy ensues. All right, let's see what else. Okay, we gotta go now. We said we was gonna read about Khole, and we was done. So go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know you stopped by. Take care of each other, protect your energy, and I'll see you in the comments. Thanks for watching until the end. Peace.